Well, here we are loading the van all as a group, heading off from Mexico City. So we've already had like a day and a half together. So yeah, it'll be fun adventures coming up. Welcome to Anne's Space. Thanks for joining me as I explore Central America. So this year, 2026, I decided rather than doing independent travel, I would join a travel company to go through Mexico and head south through most of the, or maybe all, you have to wait and see, of the Central American countries. So I'm using Intrepid. I did do a short stop in Chile on the way here, and hopefully you've seen that video. Yes, that was the one where I was robbed. So stick around and I'll share my Intrepid adventure with you. So we've had our first little time in the van. It's a really good van. It's Mercedes. There's plenty of room. There is a lot of luggage, but we all managed to fit. And it looks like our first excursion, as a full group, apart from a meal, is on these little boats. So let's go and see what it's all about, shall we? So we jumped aboard one of these boats and headed off down the canal.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just getting hunted down this canal. Very cool. Very relaxing way. So I've just been asking some questions about the water level here, and it varies by about 30 centimetres, and there's a lot of birds here. About 200 different birds come here. About 70 are residential birds, as it were, and about 130 are migratory birds. So how fantastic is that?
Calm in life. And so the underworld is basically 12 layers, and each one of the layers is sort of like a challenge. And the idea is that each layer you shed something off, like you shed away from your like what your pities, or like something that's heavy on you, your burdens, right? And so your first judge is gonna be the Xoloscuincle, the hairless dog. And if you weren't nice to the animals, then he doesn't let you go in. And then you have, like, that's why you have souls in the middle of the river, for example. Like, there's a lot of folklore about souls being like in the riverside and then like in the water, that we call back the souls of the old people. And then the second is for animals and children. And so we always do like ofrendas, where we put the favorite things that the people that we love used to love. So like, for example, if I love mole, then they would put some mole, so my soul can come back and like taste it again, like have that thing about the human life that we cherish so much. And that's it, basically.
So we're going to have a really early lunch. It's just 10 o'clock in the morning. We had the cake and coffee on boat, but these ladies are hard at work.
Son los que trabajan diario la tierra. Si alguno tiene alguna pregunta así más específica, más técnica, pues yo creo que es el más indicado, porque él es el que está diario.
So these farms, I'll turn you around. Now I can talk to you, not behind you. So this is actually a heritage listed property. It's one of probably the only one absolutely left now. And the soil is created from the bottom of the canal. So they get up all the soil, they bring it up, they create a plot and purify it. They don't add any chemicals whatsoever. As we wandered around the farm and was taught about how it all worked, we were actually collecting food to have for our lunch. So here I am cutting off this really good looking lettuce. Yep, very proud with that. And it's going to go in the bowl for lunchtime shortly. So Jenny's in there, she's cut the cactus.
Donde se venden las semillas, dependiendo de la zona, es lo que se produce.
Yep, that was the toilet we used. It's very simple. It's a composting toilet. And the instructions were, if you're having a wee, you can leave the seat down. If you're having a poo, lift up the seat and then toss in some sawdust. Very basic, but I'm guessing there's a very deep hole. So we've got the toilets and we've got the hand washing process. That's very good. And they don't grow coconuts in Mexico City, but they do grow coconuts in Mexico. Crushes! So this is really cool. We've seen all the crops growing and now we're gonna make our own lunch.
Sí. Yes.
These are corn tortillas. And then onto there.
La tortilla.
No, pero...
Ya infló.
Sí.
Ya está la tortilla. Y aquí en México decimos que ya se pueden casar.
Means you won't live long, so enjoy your meal.
I thought you just nodded. Understand?
Go with the flow.
Yeah, like 3 seconds.
Making our own tortillas.
This is cactus. What is cactus? Cactus. Oh, this is cactus. Oh, I should have known. Okay. And do we know what this is?
Eso es con amaranto. Sesame.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is gorgeous. How close for you?
It was essential.
No,
So this is really interesting. It's paprika covered in egg, cooked in this delicious tomato sauce.
And some broccoli and some beetroot. And then you're gonna try the cactus here. It's just grilled. And this is a tlacoyito. Okay, tlacoyito because it's tiny. This one has cheese in the middle. And they usually serve it with onion and fresh cheese and cilantro.
What's
Tlacoyito, it's tortilla dough, but filled with either cheese, beans, or pork rinds with sauce. And you're gonna tell me what flavor you want.
This is just amazing to think that I'm gonna eat cactus. How cool. And all the different sorts of vegetables. And this here is actually pickled cactus. And then we've got options of cheese. I'm going to have beans. And then there was another option. I can't remember what it was. These ladies are doing such a brilliant job. Well, what a terrific way to spend a morning and a delicious lunch. And then it was time to jump back on the boat and get punted back down the canal. We've all really enjoyed it, and to stop us getting bored, out came the bingo mats, but not normal bingo because this was all in Spanish. So we all did quite well, and I think we all won a little treat. And then it was time to jump back in the minivan. There was a highway stop too at we actually stopped on the side of a really busy highway. Not something we do in Australia, but we got away with it here. Fabulous meal, peaceful going down the canal. The bus trip wasn't too long, so after stopping and admiring Popocatépetl, ignoring the trash on the side of the highway, very soon we arrived in Pueblo. This was going to be our stop for the next couple of nights. We went and saw this beautiful chapel and a few other things that I will share with you next time. But thanks for joining me on my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to Anne Space and enjoy my travel with me because I love sharing it with you. And until next time, bye for now, and thanks so much for watching.